one of the hottest handicappers in the land, in the nation. Privately, been doing handicap for 10 years at 72.5%. This is the Juicer's Corner. And I am the Juicer. Juicer's Corner here. We're in, had some technical difficulties last week for Thanksgiving. I went 12-3, if you're keeping score out there. This week, well, happy Thanksgiving to people. Sorry I couldn't get it there. Actually, this week we don't have a microphone, and we're having more technical difficulties. But hopefully we're going to get this out before the games tomorrow. Today's Saturday, late night, and we're going to jump into it. Our first game today is going to be our Chicago Bears against Detroit. Chicago Bears at home, given 3. All right. I know I said in the past the Bears would win if Mitch Trubisky played against Green Bay, which he did. We scored some points, but the problem was our defense didn't show up. Nagy called them out. I don't know what's going on with this team. I love this team. I love the Bears. I just don't know what to do anymore. I mean, I got to give it up to Green Bay. They fucking blew us out again. This is getting a little ridiculous. We got to be competitive. If we're going to do anything, we got to get back to the old form like we did a couple years ago winning the division. All right, man. So here we go. We're going to move on. We got Detroit at Chicago Bears -3. Bears did some good things on offense. Montgomery finally got a 100-yard rushing day. Mitch did throw the ball pretty well, threw some turnover the ball a little bit, but one was deep in the end zone. Big deal. Who cares? It's like a bunt. But we're going to have to do something here. We're going to have to get something going. We got to roll the next 4 or 5 games in a row. Are you listening to me, Nagy? Let's go. Maybe Ryan Pace and Nagy should have got a running back at the beginning of the year when we lost Cohen, like the Drewster said. And we might be in a better place right now. All right. So, we're going to take the Chicago Bears. And if these effing you-know-what disappoint the Juicer again, he's not going to be happy, okay? So what's going on is we're going to take the Bears -3. Detroit's in disarray. Matt Patricia, I told you, should have stayed in New England. Should have stayed in New England. Because they could use you. He's got to check his shorts all the time. But we're going to take the big Bears. Defense comes up big this week. Don't disappoint me. And here we go. We're moving on. Okay. We got New Orleans at Atlanta. New Orleans -3. Hey, Taysom Hill, he's filling in for Drew Brees well. It's not bad. Atlanta, they keep calling me for the plays. Got another big win. Drew's just sending his consultant down there. But they did well. Excuse me. I do not have COVID, just so you know, okay? Just a little tickle in the throat for the Juicer. He's back on track. Here we go. Okay, we're going to take New Orleans -3. I think Taysom Hill's playing good. This defense has come together. They're playing really, really well. And Atlanta, you've been playing well, taking Juicer's place, doing well. I know I'm getting the credit for it over in Atlanta. Nobody's telling nobody that you're getting the place from the Juicer here. But if they watch the website, they would know. Okay, we're moving on. We're going to take Atlanta -3, or I'm sorry, New Orleans -3. Atlanta, you're going to play well. It's going to be a close game, but they're going to cover. They're going to take it and cover. Taysom Hill, this defense, well-oiled machine, is going to do it for the Juicer. Okay, here we go. We got Indy -3 at Houston. Philip Rivers, what happened? You look like the old man that you are last week. You could barely throw the ball. Indy's defense, Tennessee, they ran all over you. Where's that number 1 run defense? You couldn't stop. But that Derrick Henry's a beast. The beast! But guess what? You're going up against Houston. You're going on the road. Philip Rivers got a little foot problem. But I think the defense is going to redeem itself, so we're going to take Indy -3. Indy -3 at Houston. Houston is going to keep this game close. Let me tell you. It can go either way. But for you bettors, stay away from this one. But we're going to take Indy -3. Okay, we're moving on. We got the Las Vegas Raiders at The Jets. Jets. Okay. What happened, Raiders? I put my confidence in you. You took the Super Bowl champs 2 times this year to the wire. And then you come out last week and you put up 9 points? Oh, my God. What happened, Derek Carr? Jesus Christ. I know you don't have Jacobs this week, but you're playing the Jets. The horrible Jets on the road. Might be cold there. You're in Vegas. I know it's warm. But get your shit together, Raiders. Okay, Chucky? I didn't see any hat coming off last week. That's the reason why you lost. Show that hair, show the bald head, and you get a big win from the Juicer. My boy Dan, you need to talk to Chucky. Get him going. Give a little flip to the Juicer during the game. You don't have to say who it's to. Just a little nod like this. The Juicer knows that he's paying attention to Juicer's corner. Okay, but we're taking the Raiders big this week. They're -8. They're going to come back. They're going to throw the ball. I don't think Jacobs going to matter. You got that other kid who's running the ball well for you. So we're going to take the Raiders -8. All right, moving on. We got a real big game here. The Cleveland Browns against the Tennessee Titans at Tennessee. Tennessee's -4.5. My God. Cleveland, you sneaked out another win. I called it last week for the Juicer. You're doing okay. Running the ball. Nick Chubb, I picked him up on the wire. What happened? Fantasy, Juicer won again. Still in first place. You takers, you want to come after the Juicer next year in fantasy, bring it on. Link, subscribe, put your name, email. Juicer gets you into fantasy next year. You can go against me. Let's get as many people as we can. All right? Even one-on-one. I'll take all you guys on one-on-one. The Juicer is going to prevail. All right, here we go. So, Cleveland at Tennessee. Tennessee -4.5. Cleveland, you did okay. Baker Mayfield playing well. Chubb's doing okay. At Tennessee, they're finding the recipe that they did last year at the end. Run the ball with the beast. The Juicer's been saying it. He's been calling it every week. You run the ball with that beast. He gets going. It's over. The play action works. You throw it to Brown. He's getting touchdowns. This team's hard. It's going to be tough. This team is really tough. They're getting it together. They're rolling. So we're taking the Tennessee Titans. We think the beast is going to roll. He's #1 rusher in the league. And if you don't stop him, it's over. Okay, we're taking Tennessee. Cleveland, I'm sorry, you won a few games in a row, but you ain't going to go down to Nashville and beat Tennessee. Not with the beast running. So, all right, we're going to move on. We got Jacksonville at Minnesota. Minnesota -10. Who in the hell is doing this line? Who in Vegas is thinking that Minnesota deserves a -10? Are you kidding me? I mean, they came back last week. I thought they were going to win last week. I picked them. They won. They came back on a miracle and won the game. Okay. Problem is that they don't do, even if Jacksonville, as bad as they are, they've been hanging in every game. And you're telling me Minnesota is worth -10? Get the hell out of here. Juicer says no way. No way. But we're taking Minnesota this week, but they're not covering the 10 against Jacksonville. They might even lose against Jacksonville. It'd even be better for the Juicer. Better for the North Division. But we're going to go with Minnesota because Juicer's got to be honest with these picks. I tell you every week, I love my Bears, but even if I don't, I'll still take the other team if I don't like them. I've done it in the past. You've seen it. Juicer's here. He's ready to go. Okay. So we're taking Minnesota, but not -10. All right. Moving on, we got the LA Rams at Arizona. Rams are -3. What's going on, Rams? You look good for 2-3 weeks, but you know what it is? The defense is there. They're hanging in. Frisco, I got to give it up to Kyle. Shanahan out there, he put together a good game plan, and they took down the Rams. But if Jared Goff, if you could just not turn over the ball, be a game manager, please. Juicer says, be a game manager. You win the game. You play well, you win the game. The defense is there for you, just like the Bears are here for the Bears, but they just can't put together any offense. We're going to do it this week. Bears are going to prevail. But we're going to take the LA Rams -3 because Arizona's lost 3 or 4. Kyle Murray didn't score a touchdown last week. I just think they're catching up to them a little bit in the league. I know they're fighting for playoffs, but we're going to take the LA Rams because I think they need a big win to stay in the division. So LA Rams -3, just calling it. Thank you very much. Okay. We got the football New York Giants at Seattle. It's Seattle's -11. The juggernaut. What did I tell you about this team? They had a couple losses. Russell Wilson will not lose 3 games in a row. All the way back to his college games. Beginning of his college, high school, is the last time that guy lost 3 games in a row. Juicer called it last week. You didn't get to see the video. Very sorry. Still technical difficulties. We're working on that shit. But New York Giants, you lost Daniel Jones. Hamstring. You didn't lose him for the year. It's hamstring. I don't think he's going to go, as far as I know. But even if he did, this defense is coming together. Dunlop came over. He's doing well. He's rushing the ball. You got Carson back. You got those receivers, Lockett and DJ Metcalf. Big day for the Juicer again in fantasy. Keep it up, brother. Keep it up. Give me a shout out from Juicer's Corner. Here it is. Okay. We're going to have to go with Seattle, and we're going to take Seattle -11, folks. -11, the juggernaut. You know why? Because they're good. And they're at home, and they lost Daniel Jones, and their backup ain't going to do shit. So we're going to take Seattle -11. Mark it down for the Juicer. Okay, here we go. Moving on to Philly at Green Bay. Oh, my God. Is this a disgrace? This Philly team. What are you waiting on? Throw Hurts in there. What are you waiting on, Philly? Carson Wentz turns over the ball, turns over the ball, turns over the ball. I could say it 1,000 times. He turns over the ball every game. Listen to the Juicer. I don't even have to say who's going to win this game. I think everybody knows. Green Bay Johnny was supposed to be on the show, but Juicer couldn't make it up there. COVID restrictions is killing us. We had Cigar Mike was supposed to come on. We haven't got him on yet. We're still trying. We're trying with his people. We're negotiating the fee. But Green Bay Johnny was supposed to be on last week. I couldn't get up there. We were going to do the game remote from Green Bay. But COVID's killing me. COVID is killing the Juicer. But next year, we're going to go live. We're going to be live in Green Bay with the game, with Juicers. Okay? We're going to have that. And we'll have Green Bay Johnny. Maybe we can still get him on this year. We'll see what happens. Maybe the playoffs or something. We're still working on Cigar Mike. But Green Bay's going to win this game. They're -8.5 at home against Philly. And Philly is brutal. They're brutal. Defense plays well. They got all their guys back. Everybody's jumping around. Oh, hey, we got all our guys back. Sanders and Jeffries and blah, 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 blah. You suck. You suck, Philly. It's a disgrace you're even in the race for the division. Come on! But if you can beat Green Bay, I like you again. But I don't think it's going to happen. -8.5, take Green Bay. No problem. All right, here we go. Moving on. We got New England at the LA Chargers. And the Chargers, -1. Can you believe this? It was a pick earlier. Now it's -1. The Chargers, man, this team, they play tough every week. They just can't get a win. It's unbelievable. And now they're at home. They're playing New England. And New England came back last week. I called them for the win. They were losing. I was ready to give the shorts. Belichick, you must have cleaned your shorts because this team is coming on a little bit. And this week, Belichick, Juice is taking you. New England at San Diego. You got to stay in the race. We're going to take New England. New England. Getting +1. All right, moving on. We have Denver at KC. KC's -13.5. Big line. They've had these lines before. Denver, I'm sorry. NFL made you play with no quarterbacks. A little unfair. I will have to say, you were crying because, they pushed the Baltimore game, pushed it, and then they pushed it again, and then they pushed it again, and they got to wait till Wednesday. And they still played horrible. I mean, they won the game, but they lost Dupree in that game. But, we'll see what happens. But I think you got your quarterbacks now, but it doesn't matter. It's the Super Bowl champs. He's throwing the ball. Tyreek Hill, so good right now. Kelsey, fantasy tight end. Juicer, Another win. Thank you very much, Kelsey. Shout out to you boys. Super Bowl champs. I love you. Keep it going. Drewster's here for you. Okay. KC's going to win this game. 13.5. I don't know. You got blown out. You didn't everybody's going, well, they didn't have a quarterback. But guess what? New Orleans was against their defense. Their defense supposed to be good. They lost 31-3. Their offense couldn't score. We all knew that. But their defense gave up 31 points. What's going on with that? And if they can get 31 points on that defense, and you got the Super Bowl champs coming in the way this guy's throwing the ball, and then Patrick Mahomes, hey, congratulations from Juster. I hear your girlfriend, soon-to-be wife, is pregnant. Bringing another gunslinger into the world. I like it. It's good for you and everybody else. Hope you're happy. $500 million. I like it. Throw some towards Juicer's Corner would be nice. Okay? So we can get a real studio. But it's okay. Juicer's here. He's picking you this week. KC. Don't know if they're covered at 13. We're going to call it out that they will. But take KC. On teasers. Really good. Okay. Moving on. Here we go. So we're moving on to Monday night. We got Monday, the Washington football team at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh's -7. You lost to Pre. Sorry. ACL is gone for the year. Part of the huge defense. Watts sacking people left and right. Great defensive player. Big Ben, you got enough done. You guys are tired. You're moving the game. All kinds of shit happening. It's moved to there. But let me tell you something. This Alex Smith and this Washington team is going to be ready for you. You're running around. You got a lot of COVID problems going on. You lost to facilities. Don't want to say it. But we're going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers going 12-0. Juicer's Corner's calling it, but it's going to be a close game. And I was going to put them on my upset special because Steelers, they could run the table. This team's going to be ready for you, so you better be careful. Washington could win this game. You're going to hear it from the Juicer. They could win this game. But we're taking the Steelers, but Washington could win this game. So we're going to count the Steelers against my record, but I'm not surprised if Washington wins. Okay, we're moving on. We got another game on Monday night. The Buffalo Bills at the 49ers, and the 49ers are -1. How is that possible with your terrible record? Yeah, you beat the Rams last week, and you don't even have a home. You don't have a home. Okay? Buffalo Bills, you guys are playing well. You did well, and you're going to be playing at Arizona when you should have won the game last week or 2 weeks ago against Arizona. So you're going to go back in that stadium, and you're going to beat the 49ers. I don't understand why they're giving the 49ers -1. Now, you got to move from Santa Clara. You got to go to Arizona. You got to travel. You got to move all the people, the players. Too much when you got to do all that. Buffalo Bills will prevail. They will win, and they're going to take this division probably. But the 49ers -1, you're giving it to the Juicer. You're giving the money to the Juicer, and you're giving the money to my bettors out there. Okay? Take the Buffalo Bills. This might be the bet of the year, folks. The bet of the year. The 49ers will lose this game. Buffalo will win. Josh Allen's playing great. They're running back. Their receivers. Their defense is coming on. Juicer's calling it. Bet of the year. Here it is. Buffalo Bills. All they got to do is win. Win! Unbelievable. All right. So now we're moving on. We have a Tuesday game. It looks like we're going to have Tuesday, Wednesday games all the time. We had a game last week, Wednesday. It was the Steelers. It's the first time in since 69 or 72 or some shit like that. We had a Wednesday game. We did have a Wednesday game. I didn't think there was, but there was one other Wednesday game in this NFL. And now we're going to have a game all the time with this COVID shit going on. But we're going to take... You got the Baltimore, Tuesday game is Dallas at Baltimore. We got no line on this game right now. No line. But Baltimore, you've lost 5 in a row. I know Lamar Jackson didn't play. That kid played last week. Defense showed up big. You did well. You're coming home. You need a win so bad, it's killing you. Lamar, let's go. I'm going to start you in fantasy this week. Let's go. You're coming back from COVID. You got to get it done. You got to get this done. Hopefully you're playing. I haven't seen it yet. We'll find out tonight. I do a little research for myself tonight. And but we're taking the Baltimore Ravens. The line, there's no line, but we're taking Baltimore to win. All right, people. Hey, stay safe out there. I got a friend that just died from COVID. Shout out to the Battersby family. I'm very, very sorry. My buddy Ted died from COVID. It's not a good thing. It's just horrible out there, people. Got to stay safe. Wear your mask, okay? Wear the mask for the Juicer, please. And we're gonna shoot out. Stay safe, and we're gonna do a teaser, free teaser. Here it is. We're going to take the Raiders, the LA Raiders. You're hearing me? You're hearing me, right? Chucky, I want to see that tap because I'm taking you. So we want the Raiders at Tennessee, 6-point teaser. Take them all day. Juicer's giving you the winner. All right, people. It's a little bit longer video. Got a lot to say, but we'll see you next week here at Juicer's Corner. We love you. Goodbye.